look at me. You have to throw more. I want you to throw more punches. More combinations. This hurts.
Arthur McCanty, the referee, warned about the low blows. There was a right that was low and the left that followed it was low. So of those 4 punches that were on the border, 2 of them definitely landed low. It seemed to me, Ray, that the challenger tried too hard to land a big punch in the last round and consequently landed very few of any kind of punches.
Well, he was well away, got a little over anxious because he was able to hurt Camacho. Wasted a lot of punches and a lot of energy, too.
7th round, and again, Camacho ducks in, sticks, and ducks out.
Camacho is really fresh now, back to his old self. Rosario looks to be fresh, too. He was a little arm-weary in the 6th round, didn't throw too many punches.
And he was told about that in his corner. Now Rosario seems to want to pick up the pace and get inside a little bit more. That's where he has been effective. Good left hand by Camacho.
A very good left hand by Camacho. Again, it takes a couple of punches. Doesn't take one punch for Camacho because he's so mobile. He's going to be moving.
Well, there were a couple of punches, and he came right back, and now he jumps on Rosario. You can almost sense Camacho's confidence come back here.
Oh, yes, because like now his punches are starting to land now. Both fighters exchanged some vicious shots to the body, to the head.
Camacho on the offense now.
You can tell when both guys get on with it because they start just to move. Camacho's moves don't throw too many punches, just a jab. On the other hand, Rosario content to get a breather and not throw any punches, but stay aggressive.
We should point out also that that cut over the left eye has not bled for the last 2 rounds.
Keep coming back to something. You notice that right hand eased in of Rosario, but he has to come back, Barrett, that left hook. That's what's going to do it for him. Again, the right hand by Rosario is not coming back with the left hook.
So the right hand of Rosario is still effective, but as Ray Leonard mentioned, he doesn't seem to want to double up on it.
That movement of Camacho is not helping at all. Again, he's in position to throw it. Rosario bounced a little.
So although Rosario has had the 1 big round in the fight, I now have the score after 7 rounds, 4 rounds for Camacho, 3 for Rosario. Well, we go from the ridiculous to the sublime here on HBO. June 23rd, we start our daily coverage of Wimbledon 86. That's Monday through Friday, 5 to 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The highlight show at 11:30 p.m. Larry Merchant, myself, Arthur Ashe, and Billie Jean King will all be at the All England Tennis and Croquet Club.
It's the 8th round now. You have to work out real hard. I told you, he's going on the 9.
We're in the second half of the fight. Let's see if Camacho can sustain his pace. Three-punch combination by Camacho.
Rosario can't allow for Camacho to get his punches off because Camacho is so quick. Rosario has retaliated. Once Camacho throws his punches, he should throw his punches back. Camacho getting the better of it suddenly. I notice Camacho throws his punches and ties his man up. That's a very smart move on his part. Watch your head! Again, Camacho's in the corner. This one, Rosario needs to go to work. The left hook appears. Right now, Rosario seems to just kind of be pawing a little bit. Well, that's the mistake he's making, Barry, because he's waiting for Camacho, and Camacho quite naturally is going to take advantage of it. Get his punches in, because Camacho can deliver maybe a dozen punches before you raise your hand.
Break! Both of you watch their head. Both, let's go.
About it. Camacho getting his punches off quicker. Now, Dan Arthur Mercanti tells Hector Camacho not to hold and hit. That's the third time. And now you have to think that Hector Camacho is walking a thin line of having a point taken away from him. And a fight that is seemingly as close as this one is, that could have a profound effect. Well, Jimmy Jacobs, the manager of Rosario, stated that he's to take a corner when Camacho hold and hit it after a few couple warnings. We have yet to see that. There was a good right hand by Rosario, his best punch in 2 rounds. We've seen some very good punches thrown by Rosario, but by far Camacho's thrown more punches.
Peanut vendor is doing well against the circus, but I still have the circus ahead.
You can do it better than him. I want you to keep moving to your left. Keep moving to the left and use the hook.
And there in the middle, Livingston Bramble, WBA champion.
Classy hit.
Obviously rooting for Hector Camacho. A fight between Camacho and Bramble, much talked about. Big money fight. But Edmund Rosario has other ideas.
Bloquea la derecha que no te entiendo. Porque estás jalando para atrás, porque te entra, ¿ok? Tírate para atrás ahí. Okay?
Keep on going on this.
I noticed, Ray, in that last round, that Camacho stayed on the ropes a few times. You think he's getting tired?
Well, he's in very good shape, I feel, Larry. And maybe he was taking, I think he was taking a breather. But that was a mistake he made early in the 5th round.
That's just about the juncture of the fight that he did that against Ramirez, too. Good shot by Camacho. And Rosario holds on.
That punch rocked Rosario. Camacho has resurgence of strength.
And I think Rosario's hurt a little bit here. Camacho moves in. What's that now? Let's go. Rosario took a deep breath when he backed away from Hector Camacho a moment ago.
Slight puffiness on the right eye of Rosario from those left hands of Camacho. To the body, Rosario goes. Trying to slow down the movement of Camacho.
Stop holding and hit. Let's go. Play.
And again, holding and hitting. Except that I think that time he might have been talking to Rosario.
Rosario, right hand. Watch your head. Watch your head. Ray, do you get the feeling that Rosario is headhunting too much, not trying to slow him down the body?
And doing so, he is headhunting, but he's starting to get a little fatigued now. I think he's missed a number of shots that he can easily score by going to the body.
And that swelling under the right eye of Rosario is starting to get a little worse. Camacho really starting to extend him here.
We'll see, and also Rosario is concentrating on the head, and he's forgetting how fast that Camacho can move around the ring.
And another good left hook by Camacho.
Every time that Rosario throws one punch, Camacho comes back with 2 or 3. That's the left hook once again, Barry. Works every time. It's all elementary. You throw the right hand, you come back with that beautiful left hook. Very quick, too.
Arthur McCanty again about his 4th warning to both fighters to watch their heads. And again, Camacho about a 5-punch combination. Very quick hands. Camacho appears to have seized command of the fight at this point.
Tenemos que trabajar más. Está dejando echar mucho, ¿sabes?
Don't let him work too much.
Take that.
Take that glove. Put some more tape around it. Put some tape around it. I need the glove tape. I need the glove tape.
Let's see Camacho as he comes in, throws his furious rallies. Tremendous hand speed. I have a feeling, Ray, that if he wanted to fight that way, if that was in his character and that was in his personality, he could be giving a lot of trouble to Rosario. But of course, he knows he can dominate the fight from outside. Hit that glove, right. Stay there. Hector Camacho in that round, according to our punch stat figures, as we have a momentary timeout while they take the glove of Camacho through 30 more punches than did Edwin Rosario. Round number 10.
Watch that low blow again. I'm telling you now, again.
And again, a warning for a low blow to Hector Camacho from Arthur McCanty.
Camacho's found a resurgence of stress from somewhere. He's become rejuvenated. A lot more movement. He's throwing a lot more punches as in the earlier rounds.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Ray, too, for every 1 punch that Rosario throws, it seems that Camacho counters with 3. And that's really been the factor here. And another good example of just that. Pick up the chant of Macho, Macho. And again, 4 punches that time. Back Rosario off.
You gotta give it to Camacho. I mean, the kid can fight. I mean, he's been hurt in the 5th round severely by a left hook by Rosario, and it came back. Weathered the storm, it came back. Rosario's been making a mistake for the past 5 rounds and not coming back with anything. Camacho retaliates with 4 or 5 unanswered blows.
And right hand was caught largely on the gloves.
Camacho's nose has been bleeding for the past 6 rounds now. A slight swell over the bridge of his nose due to the right hand by Rosario.
Again, take 1, give 2.
Rosario's just trying to load up. He's trying to get one big punch in there, like he did in the 5th round. It's not going to work with a kid like Camacho. This speed, mobility. There he tried to throw a combination.
You're getting too close to the heads now, right? Take it easy.
They want Camacho to back Rosario up. They yell from the corner.
Seconds remaining here in round number 10.
Again, Rosario's head hunting. The body's there. The body's going to be there.
You need these next 2 rounds big, kid. You need them. I'm telling you. You've got to have them. Okay.
We need these 2 more rounds, okay? Okay? And when you get to the roll, when you be real tight, fight him too. When he throw punches, you know you're going to miss, okay? You throw punches with him, okay? We need these rounds, okay? You hear me, champ? Okay.
Okay.
Walk to your left. He cannot beat us. Now we have to work a little bit. Use your hook and the right. We have to knock him out. Is that okay? We're going to work now, okay? We're going to work.
Go all out. Throw 5 6-point combination. Okay, baby? Okay.
You heard it in the corner of the challenger. They have told him he has to win a knockout. He came into this fight saying he was going to be fighting for his life, and he'll have to fight that way in the last 2 rounds. I have him behind 6-3 and 1 even.
And even a little bit of concern in Camacho's corner. Conversation about you got to have these last 2 rounds. Now in their case, I think perhaps just a little bit of a motivating factor. In Rosario's case, a little bit of desperation. Well, Camacho just pushed Rosario there. I think what he's trying to do, trying to really frustrate him, make him rush in, and then capitalize on his mistakes as he rushes in. They want Rosario to throw more punches, especially that left hook. And they want Camacho to throw 5 and 6 punch combinations. That was a very sharp combination there by Camacho. There's a cut now over under the eye of Rosario.
All right, stop that spinning now. Let's go.
Not a serious point, because blood will not flow into the eye. He's cut in a couple of strange places, alongside the nose and well under the eye. Camacho spins, ties his man up.
Let's break. Let's go.
I'm waiting for a good left hand by Camacho, because see there it happened. Rosario now is walking right in now. He is susceptible to that overhand left hand of Camacho. You notice Camacho threw a couple jabs and he dropped the left hand in there. There's the 11th round, remember, WBC, 12-round fights. They want to see 4 or 5 punches by Camacho. And Camacho's throwing a lot of punches. There was a left hand by Rosario, and a right hand, and Camacho is rocked again. And now Rosario tries to pounce on Camacho, who's hurt. Rosario on the offense now. 35 seconds remaining, 11th round. He needs to stay on top of Camacho right now. Camacho holding on, Arthur McKenzie trying to separate them. Camacho's legs are rubbery. This is when Rosario needs to work. Camacho's doing the right thing. You see he's tying him up, holding the rope. He's trying to clear that head. McKenzie throws Camacho off of Rosario. Rosario's got about 15 seconds. And he's on him again. And Camacho is still just trying to survive. Another right hand. Camacho gets out of there. His legs are not solid. big round for Edwin Rosario.
You all right? All right?
You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. Here, watch this.
How you feeling?
He's all right.
Profundo. Profundo.
Deep.
Profundo.
Deep.
En el último round.
It's the last round. You have to knock him out.
Oíste. No, mira acá.
You
Último round.
There's
Tenemos que
Rosario.
bloquear ese muerto, ¿está bien?
And again, it was the left hand. It was the left hand, not the right, that did the damage as Camacho tried to move away from the right hand. As I suggested early in this show, Camacho is going to be pushed to the limit in this fight. We're into the last round. A somewhat disappointing crowd of about 10,000 tonight, but boy, they are seeing a fight. Last round, let's go.
3 minutes of boxing. Rosario needs them all. And in Camacho's corner, they told him to go after it, not to stay away. Camacho is not steady at this point now. It's going to take another 30 seconds or so to clear his head. And frankly, as long as Rosario steady pulling the action on, Camacho trying to hold on again. It's a tired fighter that we're looking at in the champion. You see an aggressive Rosario. Now using both hands. Rosario's corner telling him he has to knock him out. It's getting closer. You know it's getting closer. Right hand, uppercut behind it. Camacho gets out of there. Camacho is still guarded, not on steady legs. Definitely not. Tell you though, champion's showing an awful lot of character tonight. Rosario steady trying to get close, dropping that left hook. That left hook has been a beauty since the 5th round where he was able to hurt Camacho. As the halfway mark, final round. Now he's steady coming back with the left hook as he throws his right hand. Camacho now starting to fight back a little bit of a wrestling match. We will let you sit back, watch the last minute of this fight, listen to the crowd tell you the story. All right, quick. Let's go, quick. Camacho winning a very, very close decision. It wouldn't be any surprise if Rosario got it. Well, you said, Larry, it's about 10,000 people here. I'll tell you, there's 10,003 that are applauding. Great show. It was a good comeback by Camacho when he was hurt in the 5th round. He fought a very game, very experienced fighter in Edwin Rosario. I think it's a close fight. The more telling goes were by quite naturally Rosario. Camacho threw a great deal of punches though. Just a tremendous fight on both parts. Joy in Rosario's corner. And likewise, confidence amongst Hector Camacho's corner. The numbers on this fight, as you can see, Camacho throwing almost twice as many punches, but not connecting on nearly as high a percentage as Edwin Rosario. In fact, neither man with a high percentage. Somewhat surprising, I would have to think. A lot of confidence on both sides here, and this one, as Larry Merchant said, Ray, you have to feel this could go either way. It can, because that last round, too, as both corners stated, hey, we need these. And Rosario was aggressive. Camacho fought back. I thought Camacho took the control and lead in the earlier rounds, but Rosario came back strong after the 5th round. The man behind our HBO cameras is Marty Cohen, the 88-year-old mentor of Hector Camacho. Camacho has said he talks to Marty Cohen like Batman talking to Commissioner Gordon. There's real love between the two of them. A tired Hector Camacho earned the payday tonight. So did this man, Edwin El Chapo Rosario. We asked him what that meant, incidentally. He said, oh, it's a fish, some kind of fish. We pushed him about it, and apparently it's some kind of a dolphin. It's not a shark, Barry. Not a shark. That was an excellent fight. Obviously, both men feel that they have won it, and this one is going to evoke quite a crowd reaction, I'm sure. But they're just embraced, which proves the rivalry is over, and I really love that in athletes. There was a certain bitterness between these two. We touched on it at the top of the show, and it was not hype. You had the feeling that talking to each man independently of one another, that there was kind of a deep-seated dislike. And I think it was not so much a dislike of the man himself, but of the man's lifestyle. I would agree with that, Barry. Both guys had something to prove to their people. Arthur Mercanti standing with both fighters now, and both are going to remember this. Well, let's get the verdict. We'll go to the ring announcer, Frank Shane, for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the voting of the officials. Judge Luis Rivera votes 114 for Rosario, 113 for Camacho. Judge Tony Castellano votes 113 for Rosario, 115 for Camacho. And Judge Dr. Stuart Kirstenbaum votes 113 for Rosario, 115 for Camacho. The winner by majority decision, Hector Camacho.
Well, the crowd, as you might expect, cheers mixed with boos here, and that, of course, is going to happen in a fight that was this close. And I think it's fair to say that whichever way this decision went, you'd have to say it was the right decision.
You have a crowd here with mixed feelings, and I knew a decision such as this would create the controversy.
A character-building victory for the champion. And for this man, I'm sure he's just going to hope for another day. And you and I were talking before this fight, Ray, that when a fight's that close and that tough, you're not really want to give a man another shot at you.
Well, no question about it, because, I mean, this was a very tough fight, very physical fight for Camacho. Camacho had to become resourceful, reach down, and bring that inner strength out.
You know, they said Hector Camacho had never really been hit. Well, tonight he got hit, and he showed a lot in that respect.
He showed the heart of the champion. He was